It's something mayors across the northwest suburbs have never had before, but the mayor of Brooklyn Center wants that to change. The Brooklyn Center mayor wants the city to hire a new policy aide position. It's an unusual request. Reporter Sonia Goins shows us why the mayor says this position is much needed.
So this here is the agenda for one meeting. One city council meeting.
If Mayor Mike Elliott gets his way, there could be another desk in this office space. The mayor recently made a request to the city council to hire his own senior policy, administrative, and constituent services aide.
The function this position serves is really critical to allowing the mayor's office to be more responsive to the needs of the community.
Brooklyn Center's top leader says his elected position is part-time and doesn't allow him enough time to fully address the concerns of citizens. Elliott says he works more than 40 hours per week.
Just the fact that you have a very, very part-time mayor for a city of 30,000 people, and that very part-time mayor is expected to respond full-time and be available 7 days a week, which I am.
He says issues like the pandemic only piled on to his already busy list of things to do.
Even before the pandemic, we saw the need for increased capacity in the mayor's office.
Elliott says the Highway 252 conversion project and redevelopment of the city's opportunity site are also issues that require more attention.
We've seen increased needs in housing, around public safety, around building infrastructure and development.
The new hire would assist the mayor with scheduling meetings and doing research on key issues to help attract more resources and businesses to the city. The position would cost the city about $47,000 to $58,000 per year. Mike, where are you going to get the money from for this position?
So it'll come from the budget. This year, we're talking somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000.
Former Brooklyn Center Mayor Mariner Kragnes-Koth wrote an op-ed in the Sun Post opposing their proposal.
Well, I think it's very unnecessary. I was mayor for 12 years. The two mayors before me each had 12 years. None of us had assistants to help do the studying and reading the projects and understanding what was going on. We all did it on our own.
Although the new hire would assist the mayor, Elliott says they would also be available to help the city council.
I see the need. I think it's going to help us be a better city.
Now, I reached out to several of our cities to see if they had similar positions, and they all told me no. Mayor Mike Elliott says he plans to bring up the issue again during April 5th city council meeting. Sonia Goins, CCX News.
New Hope police continue to investigate a violent carjacking and robbery that involved elderly victims. It happened around 3:50 p.m. Wednesday in the 9400 block of Northwood Parkway in New Hope. Robbinsdale police actually saw it happen and assisted in trying to make arrests. Reporter Pafua Yang has been following the latest developments, and she has more.
I'm near that residential neighborhood where that incident happened on the 9400 block of Northwood Parkway. Police say multiple individuals forced two elderly victims out of their vehicle. The carjackers stole items from the victims and then fled in the stolen vehicle through neighboring cities, including Robbinsdale and Minneapolis. Robbinsdale police tried but was unable to stop the robbers in the fleeing vehicle. What police say made matters worse once the stolen vehicle escaped into Minneapolis was that they were met by a crowd of people, many of whom tried to obstruct the investigation while also making it unsafe for an ambulance to enter the area. As far as the carjacking, New Hope police say this is an isolated incident and it's rare for a crime like this to happen in New Hope.
This is not a trend in New Hope. This isn't what New Hope is. This is an extremely isolated incident. I would say to our residents that you're not any less safe today than you were yesterday. Sometimes bad things happen and it's really unfortunate, but that's why we're here.
The three carjackers all ran from the scene after ditching the vehicle in Minneapolis. Police were able to arrest one suspect, a juvenile male, they found hiding in a shed. The arrested suspect was turned to New Hope police for their carjacking investigation. Reporting in New Hope, Pafua Yang, CCX News.
Now to an issue that involves cities trying to undo discriminatory practices dating back 100 years. The city of Brooklyn Center joins Robbinsdale and Golden Valley in an effort to make removing racial covenants from properties an easier process. Part of the resolution passed this week was identifying which city-owned properties may have restrictive covenants and then removing them. The city of Brooklyn Center says they have 4 properties that may fall into that category. These covenants existed to stop people who were not white from buying property in some neighborhoods. For the second time in less than a year, the Crystal City Council approved plans for a new police station. The council had to do this again after receiving $4 million in state bonding money, which meant the building had to meet new energy efficiency guidelines. Those include changes to the HVAC and water filtration systems, but not to the layout or exterior of the building. Bids will be reviewed in May, so construction can possibly begin by early June. The total cost for the project is $16 million. This year, New Hope will begin work to clean up Meadow Lake, which is rated by the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency as impaired water.
So the plan has 5 goals, the first of which is to improve water quality, and then we have further goals to improve aquatic and terrestrial species diversity, to improve and maintain native shorelines, to have some significant education go on in the watershed, and to really engage the community in water quality improvements.
There's too much phosphorus in the lake, and the plan to clean it up is a long-term one. The Meadow Lake Watershed Association, Shingle Creek Watershed Management Commission, and the City of New Hope all collaborated on the plan. We'll be right back.